In this video, we're going to be showing you how to map out gaps and overlaps between two tracts using Muncy's Plat Pronto. First thing we'll do is open up a survey in which it's actually a file in which two surveys were entered and the tracts are separate. We go ahead and open that particular survey file. We'll see that there are two tracts in which a fence line between the two tracts has been laid out in different locations, and surveys have been made along those fence lines, resulting in a number of overlaps and gaps. So we first have to merge the tracts. To do so, we go to the survey tools and we go to under COGO, we select the merge points button, click on one point on one track that is corresponds to another point on the second track. Click on the second point and they merge together. Now at the bottom here we'll see that there's a place where they also connect, and we'll need to connect those two as well. So let's zoom in down there, and we can't really tell. They look like they're at the same point, but in reality they're not, and we'll show you how to show that. If we go to settings, we turn off the track points, we'll see just the input point numbers. Here we see point 1 and point number 9 superimposed. So we go back to the survey merge points and we draw within that little triangle a small line, and by clicking on 2 points, and you can see that it disappears and now there's only one point number, and this is what we wanted. So we'll go back to view, zoom to fit on the page. Now we have both tracks merged together at the two common points, which is the beginning of the fence lines between them. Now if we click on the first track, hold down the control key and click on the second track, we can have them both selected. Now in order to identify the overlapping gap areas, we go to the survey menu. Under COGO we select create overlap track. If we click on that, it instantly creates the overlap and gap regions, and the text is kind of commingled here because there's a lot of different calls trying to be illustrated in a small tight area. So we're going to zoom in there and clean it up a little bit. So we'll go to window and zoom in here. Now what we actually see here is some input and some survey data. So we'll go into settings. We're going to turn off everything except the track data because we just want to see the tracks. Now let's hit the escape key because we're going to select lines. Now on this one we can pull that call off. We select that line, the little point shows we can pull that off. Select this line, little circle shows we can pull that off. And if we click in the middle of the track, we can move the label itself, the track name, off so we can see it. So now we can see all of the text on that one. If we scroll down, do the same thing with the area that's marked in blue is a gap. The red areas are overlaps. And let's take this name out here. Okay. Scrolling down. Okay, I believe we have it all, so we'll go back to view, zoom to fit on the page, and now we have everything. And what we have, as you can see, is if you look on the track list on the right here, we have lot 3, which is an overlap. We have lot 4, which is a gap. Lot 5 is another overlap. Lot 6 and 7 are the remainder lots, the areas that are remaining after you exclude the overlaps. So this gives us the information we would need in order to identify what areas may be in dispute. If you're a title company, this could be something of great value. And it's very easy to do once you have the tracts entered into Plat Pronto. If you have any more questions about this, please give us a call or send us email.